And that's one thing I really noticed in Spain, actually. One of the first things that I really took to heart was like, no one judged each other. You know what I mean? It didn't matter what you did as a living, like for a living, or how much money you made. It was just like, oh, I got to go to work. I'll see you guys later. Yeah. And then you'd meet up with them later. No one was like, oh, what do you do? Like,
not a topic of conversation.
Yeah. Like it didn't matter. It's like everyone, a job doesn't define you out there.
Like what kind of car do you got?
That's how I felt in Spain.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's like they close up the shop to go home and take a siesta. They're not. They're after the comfortable lifestyle. They just want to be comfortable and live their life. Yeah, that's it. You know,
spread the wealth, and like I'm sure there's rich.
Totally. I remember
there, but
for sure.
Until you get like pickpocketed. I remember you got pickpocketed that one time.
he raised his hand. Yeah,
he got me good.
Wait. So what happened?
We got a couple scenarios.
Barcelona is known.
Notorious, bro.
I let them keep the money too when they gave my wallet back.
Oh, wait.
Bridges got my wallet back.
Wow.
What happened? Were you just walking down the street and?
No, I was waiting outside the our spot for Bridges to come. Bridges was the filmer and photographer, and we're both from Ottawa. Like that's a weird trip. So Bridges and I, Canadian, met up with Kelly, Shani, Carl, and Adelmo.
And Quim too.
Quim showed up later.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
So we were going to a spot. I think you guys were already at the spot or on the metro or whatever. Anyways, he comes out and he's not out yet. And these two kids walk by. I'm having a cig. And they're like, oh, you got a cig? I'm like, I'm not giving you a cig. So I think I said no, whatever. And he's like, oh, you like soccer? You play soccer? I'm like, no, whatever. And then you know the one.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. I'm not like, we play hockey in Canada. Like, we don't fucking whatever. So the dude like starts doing the Olay thing, puts his arm around me, does the Olay, starts kicking his feet, like whatever. We smile. I'm like, yeah, that was sick. Cool, man. Like Bridges comes down, whatever. We start walking. They're walking this way. They're walking away slowly. I think nothing of it. Maybe about 20 paces. I don't feel my wallet hitting my pants, right? And I'm like, wait. I'm like, yo, Bridges, those fucking kids got me. Wow. He runs, like he takes off after these kids. And Kelly knows this guy. Yeah. Kelly knows Bridges.
Yeah.
So we get up to them. They got my wallet. Bridges grabs my wallet. Two kids, probably literally like 12 to 14.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
Little kids, right? Two of them, not even, dude, crossing the street. Opening up my wallet, going through it.
Nonchalant.
Not a care in the world. Yes, so not giving a rat's.
Wow.
Bridges grabs it. The kid picks up a brick. Bridges rips my board out of my hand. He's like, count it. Make sure it's all there. And I was like, I checked all my cards were there. And I was like, man, seriously, I had 20 euros in there. That's it. They deserve it. Like straight up.
like they got you so good that
I was like, let them have it. Straight up. I was like, that's it.
Wow.
But there was no communication, right? Because they didn't speak fucking English.
Sure.
And we didn't speak Spanish or Portuguese.
Right.
No, we're speaking Spanish. It's
Yeah.
Spanish.
So
That's what they do, though, man. They use that little soccer little thing.
Yep.
Especially they get the people that are drunk.
The drunk.
You were sober.
bunch.
You probably were sober. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, this is what they do. And like the older, fuck. Who did this happen to?
They're pros at it.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
so
It's happened
good.
to a lot of people.
So many
dude, that's
people.
the pickpocket capital of the world.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it happen in front of my eyes, like on the Rambla, like some dude
be like,
in the
watch out.
bushes at the restaurant. He's like sneaking under to grab the purse and like, and a bunch of my friends have gotten, they come up to you, hey buddy, hey buddy.
dancing the whole
They're
gig.
hitting you on the stomach. And then they
don't even like the thing they do that stuff. They don't like run away after.
Okay.
They get
No.
caught and they're like, oh shit, my bad, and they just like go somewhere else.
Have you heard Oliver
It's-
Barton's story out there?
I was flying out the next day. And then insane.
It happened to him after you?
No, have you Oliver Barton's story?
Jeron, you got to hear this story.
I
It's
haven't heard it.
Long short of it is
Twisted.
Oliver Barton camera bag. Huge. You know these camera
gosh.
bags are big.
Of course.
He went into a little shop, little bodega thing to get a little whatever snack or whatever. Put his camera bag down. Some other person comes in and is like, "Hey, can you get that thing up there?" Whatever. And he reaches up, turns down to hand it to him. Bag's gone. Dude's gone. The guy throws his bag to another guy on a scooter. Oh. And it takes off. Wow. Something to that effect. It was that quick where he reached up to grab something. Bag's gone.
Where did you hear this from?
From Oliver. Are you talking? Is it a different story that you've heard?
Are you? I think that's a different story. You're not talking about the Tiago time then.
This is way before Tiago.
Wow. Yeah. Dude, you didn't hear about the one at Machba?
No. So it's happened to all.
That one's even crazier. That one's recent.
Okay. Right, well, no, this is back in the day when he lived down in Barcelona, and that quick, boom, gone motorcycle.
I was about to say, I was like, that sounds like an older story.
Yeah, it's old. But
that's insane.
That quick though. What's a MACBA story?
Oh my God. So I was flying out there for, I think it was they made a first testing video out of it. Gotcha. Right? Mm-hmm. But we didn't know where we were going. All we knew is Tiago's on the team and we have his pro board. We're going to introduce his fucking board.
Oh, that's right.
So they went to Machba the day before I was flying out the next day. So I would have been there the next day, 2 days from there. So they went to Machba, announced it, had everybody with his boards. All he's taking photos and he's shooting. He's got his two cameras. He's got his picture camera and he's got his sequence camera. Because I think Merrick was trying something through the keyhole or someone was skating it, right? And literally he's sitting on the ground shooting the keyhole. And he's got his other camera in front of him, like in between his legs. He said he took a shot, put his camera down, and the camera was gone, and there was no one else around. Nobody. Gone. Damn. And that was the camera that had all the photos of like Tiago with his new board, with like the surprise, them handing it to him, all his boys there, because he was using the sequence camera and the picture camera was there with the memory cards. And it was like, I don't know what ended up happening, because I remember the whole trip they were trying to track him down and he was dealing with some like sketchy dude that knew who had it, but like he's just trying to get his memory cards. It was super sketchy.
That's how good they are though. Literally took a camera out of the man's lap without even him knowing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And not seeing where he went.
Right.
Like that.
That's
insane. And then there's always a person like, oh, I know I can get it.
Yeah.
And we'll get some money.
You're just as bad as that dude.
Yeah. All right, bro. Yeah.
Oh, you got my laptop?
We're going to hold you for hostage.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, when me and Ty went there, I think it was a bunch of people. We had to switch apartments. And when they put us in the top apartment in Barcelona, top apartment with a little like, little balcony and whatever. First thing we did, we checked the sliding door. Lock doesn't work. And right away, nothing happened, but right away, me and Ty fixed the lock because in our minds, we're like, oh, this is setup. Lock doesn't work, sliding door, right up on the roof, come down the balcony, steal all your shit.
Yeah.
So right away, we fix a lock.
Yep.
But it's just those things you start thinking about, like, dude, door doesn't lock. We got to fix it. You start looking around. It's almost this paranoia feeling.
Totally.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, but I mean, if we weren't ground zero and seeing it firsthand, because we get it completely different than like a tourist, you know what I mean? Like we see that shit. And like, dude, at Machba, they start fights with each other. They'll fight each other in front of you to distract you. So there are other boys behind you grabbing your stuff.
Yep. They're breaking glass bottles and just doing doing a show. Man. That's why people wrap their bags around trees over there, like parallel and shit,
So it takes a little time to do so.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
subscribe
over to it's on your
it's on my
left.
Right?
No, on your left.
Hey, hit that button right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of like
it's like right here?
Kind of.
Like right there?
The subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there. All right.